Manager described the match as, I suppose, a game of two halves, really positive in the first period, perhaps not quite up to standards in the second period. Would you agree with that assessment?
Yeah, definitely. I think for 60 minutes we were obviously in the game, probably the better side, in what wasn't a great game by any stretch of the imagination, but I think we were the better side, quite in control, and then of course they score, and then it's difficult for us from there because, as everybody knows, confidence is probably at an all-time low for us at the moment, and when we are on top, we need that first goal at the moment, and unfortunately we didn't get it, and of course they did. And then from there, I think the biggest disappointment was that we stopped doing obviously the things that we were doing reasonably well, and asking questions of them. We didn't ask any questions of them really after that, which I think, as I say, is certainly the biggest disappointment of the night.
You mentioned about confidence. Is that kind of shown in the last three games? Tonight, really nothing in the game between the two sides. Plymouth, Wigan, exactly the same. Nothing really between the two sides. We've matched the team we've been coming up against, but we've somehow not managed to get any points in the game. It just shows them fine margins, I guess, are not quite going with us at the moment.
Yeah, obviously we're not scoring enough goals, which is obviously plain and simple, really. But we are asking questions in the games, but we're just not scoring. And when you're on a run like ours, you need, as I say, I think you need to score first, and then maybe confidence starts to grow a little. But that'll only come by working hard, and it's difficult to obviously stand here and say these things. I'm sure fans are, well, I know, obviously very angry and disappointed. But all I can say is, of course, that we'll be working hard. That starts again tomorrow, and we have to work hard and keep working hard. It's the only way that it's going to turn. We can't hide. We have to, as I say, fight. And for whatever reason, we've still got a great chance this season of actually getting into the playoffs, and of course that's fading quite quickly at the moment with the run that we're on. But we have to show a little bit of belief and a bit of fight, and show that we want to be in there. It's the only way that we are going to do it. And it starts Saturday, of course. And it's a difficult time at the moment to obviously play in front of a big crowd, a frustrated crowd. You have to show, I won't say it, but you know what I mean, you have to show some belief and a bit of fight, and that's what we have to do from now on, and do more of what the manager's asking us to do. And he was obviously, and rightly so, disappointed that we stopped doing that after 60 minutes. We stopped doing the kind of things that he was asking and that were getting us reasonable success. So no, as I say, we're still learning. It's still a reasonably new manager and things like that, and we have to learn quickly to do the things that he's asking us to do.
When you're in a situation like this, do you kind of forget the end of season goal, whatever you may be looking at? Is it just a case of trying to focus on that next game and trying to get those next 3 points? Yeah,
we have to. Of course, we need that win. So, as I say, just lift the confidence up a little, and for us it has to come quickly, or unfortunately the season's going to spiral into a bit of nothingness, and that should not happen from the position that we were in. A club like ours, we shouldn't be on a run like this. It's the worst run I've ever been on football, certainly, and it's been difficult. Of course, I've missed up the last couple of months for different reasons and things like that, so to be back out there tonight, and you could sense when they went 1-0, that kind of, the belief was sucked out of us, and it was disappointing to see. And I think us as senior pros, myself, and there's a lot of us in there, we need to show some fight and help these younger lads as well in these difficult times, and hopefully learn from it together and do better. As I say, ultimately we have to do better.